Today we will talk about new, promising symbols. We will talk about symbols that can show us a change in our conditions. We will talk about symbols that can show us the fulfillment of wishes. Maybe special wishes for marriage, especially for sustenance. We will try to collect as many symbols as possible. The first vision or the first symbol when we see a person is that he is a passenger in a car with a stranger. Riding a car with someone in a dream is one of the visions that indicates a change in the state of the viewer from one state to another, or a change in the viewer moving from one place to another. Riding in a car with a person is one of the symbols that indicates luck. The person we were riding next to was beautiful and smiling. All of these symbols, or all that, is a sign of good luck, happiness. Riding a car with a person is one of the symbols that heralds marriage engagement, if the person is not married. One of the symbols that preaches the dreamer is also the position and the status, especially if the car is a luxury car and an expensive car. Riding with a person, and the person seeing that he is driving easily and is able to control it. One of the symbols that overlooks a position that the seer will obtain, and a great position that he will soon obtain. The second vision, or the second symbol, is seeing the white dress. The white dress in a dream is also one of the symbols that heralds the advent of good, the advent of great bliss. The white dress is also a symbol. If a woman sees it, it looks beautiful. Stellar conditions, especially from a religious point of view. One of the symbols that denotes engagement, marriage to a good person, and a godly person. If a man saw that he was buying a white dress, then it would be good news for him to marry a good wife. You will be a reason for his happiness. One of the symbols that heralds the birth of a newborn. And among the visions that indicate the disappearance of their worries, or the visionary salvation from problems. The white step is one of the symbols that indicates the abundance of livelihood, especially when we see that it is wide. The white dress is also one of the visions that herald pregnancy, if she is a married woman. When she sees that her husband is giving her a white dress, then it will be good news for her to carry her in a bundle of symbols, also that indicate the vagina, and maybe after distress or after grief, symbols that indicate the end of problems or the end of disputes. The vision after that, or the third vision, which is the vision of the muswak. The muswak in a dream is also one of the symbols that carries many signs for us. First, good news, when we see sticks of toothpicks, or we see that there is someone who guides us but you. If she was a married woman, it is the symbols that indicate childbearing. Miswak is one of the symbols that indicate a promotion that the seer can get. If he owned a business, he would give him a glad tiding of profits and gains. The distribution of toothpicks is one of the symbols that if a young man is single, then who gives him good news of his connection. Distributing miswak sometimes indicates a joyful occasion in which the seer will invite people. Sticks of miswak are symbols that herald children and procreation. Miswak for a sick person is a sign of his imminent recovery and health. Miswak is one of the symbols that indicate a new job. It will be a suitable job. The miswak disease for a single girl is good news for her to be engaged and marry a person who will be a good person. If an unknown person saw, and we saw that he was holding a toothpick, then this is good news that we will hear happy news and joyful news. Miswak is one of the symbols that indicate good morals and a good reputation. Chewing the miswak is forgiveness for sins, and he accepts repentance. when a person sees that he is using a miswak. This is the arrival of joy, happy news, success, and excellence. Whether in school, if he was studying, or at work. Miswak is one of the symbols that indicate following the good things. Also, seeing this walk is one of the symbols that heralds the coming of goodness and the advent of blessing, the advent of livelihood dreamer. The worried person, or the person who is going through a difficult period. If he sees that he is holding a toothpick, one of the visions indicates the demise of worries and his salvation from sorrows. Miswak is one of the symbols that indicate stability in the life of the seer, especially if he is married. The miswak is also one of the symbols that denotes sustenance and goodness. When we see that someone gives us a miswak as a gift, if we know him, then there is a benefit that will come from behind this person, or he will be the reason for the benefit for us. Miswak is one of the symbols that indicates the end of troubles. Solving problems and coming to rest can be a little bit after being tired. When he sees the opinion that he is using them as whack and it comes out of the mouth. Sometimes it indicates repentance and his return once again to God. When a pregnant woman sees that she is brushing her teeth with a toothpick, this is a sign for her of an easy delivery. These countries were not symbols. If you see us, we will be glad tidings of relief. We will be glad tidings. We preach the fulfillment of wishes. I hope you liked the video. If you have any questions or concerns, write to me below, and I will answer you. Thank you very much. I will see you in a new video. Goodbye.